Let's do some content. What's going on, guys? Robert Syslo. Been a little bit since I recorded some new stuff, so I'm gonna start today's video really number one by talking about how I create new products for my agency. And this is a very important skill, I think, that's not utilized or developed correctly. And so that's what I want to get into today with you, is really just going through this idea of how do I continuously in my company reinvent the wheel when it comes to different packages, services, offers, and things that I want to distribute out into the marketplace. So do me a favor, subscribe, like, comment, let's get this rolling, and I'll share some insights on that with you today. So number one, this really comes from the ability of the agency owner, or even myself. What I'm doing is, number one, I'm looking to have higher transactional amounts, right? So when I first started, we were charging a lower rate, getting more clients, which increased the amount of work, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just giving you the progression of how my business went. Then as the years, those numbers started to increase. Has nothing to do with inflation, nothing to do with anything else. We just started increasing the value of what we were distributing. And so this became kind of the game that I wanted to play. You know, if I look at some of the big advertising agencies that exist out there, they have 6, 7, 8 clients, and that accounts for all of their revenue for the year. We're talking agencies that do $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion in revenue every single year, and they rely on 8 or 10 clients, and that's it. They're big clients, you know, but I see the value of that model. And this is where I wanted to really distinguish my agency and our production unit, was to dig deep onto clients that we work with, right? So we have packages where we can get people going and we can run ads for them, and then we have packages that are a lot more in-depth on deliverables. You know, like we just launched the Catalyst program, and that program was really spawned out of wanting really high-level entrepreneurs that we could align ourselves with, but also deliver a higher quality product and service. I just realized I forgot my espresso. And so the Catalyst program was born out of the 90-day Content Accelerator program. And that program was born out of a reality show series that we shot, where we traveled all around the United States, and we came up with a package where we'll shoot all the episodes, we'll do all the landing page design, we'll do all the social ads, the social posting, create all the content for it. And when I had posted about this, people were like, well, I want to do something like that, but I don't want a reality show. I want this on social media. So then I came up with the 90-day accelerator package. And funnily enough, I just checked some of my old pages. Like I found an old page on my website because I just rebuilt the whole thing. And I saw that I actually had this concept back in 2019, but I never acted on it. And so it came from what customers have asked for. And that's really the truth. There's two sides to developing new products for your agency. And that first side is being able to be attentive to what customers say, want, need, what you see in the marketplace, but also just looking at your own products and asking yourself, well, how do I increase the value of this? How do I increase the size of this? How do I make this more, how do I just make this bigger because I want to offer a higher monetary ticket value? And that comes from the value that's contained within the program. Like the Catalyst program is a 1-year program. It's got 240 long-form videos, 240 reels, 1,200 photos, I think 95 customized graphics, a website, custom CRM that we manage, text message, email campaigns, all that stuff. But that was really because we did all those things already in different pieces. And now I'm like, well, what if we offered like this ultimate one-stop solution for business owners in the marketplace? And that's where this idea came from. And so as an agency owner, you have to take inventory and really look at not just your products, but also the end goal of what you're trying to sell and what you want the company to become. So for me, what I wanted the company to become was like, look, eventually I'd really like multi-million-dollar clients. I want 8, 9, 10 of those clients. Are we still going to service everybody else? For sure. But I want to scale up to that bigger level. And the only way that I'm going to do that, is if I follow this kind of model that I've been creating throughout the years. And now I've only been in business for 5 years. You know, we've been consistently 20 to 30% in sales each year. But what's interesting is that if you look at the average customer spend, that has 5 to 6x what it used to be. So if you have a customer, let's just hypothetically say on average was spending $1,000 per customer is your average, you know, what a customer spends with you, and then you take that and now they're like, well, it's actually even more than that. It's like 10x now, you know, but it's like, you know, what if they start spending $18,000 on average with you? Well, that's a different number. So the number of customers goes down, but the average product order goes up. And that's really exciting. And that only can be done from the sense of value. So that's how we go from there. And then I just launched the advertising sales training program. That really came because I'm onboarding new salespeople into our company, and I needed to develop a system to train them on how to do not just sales, because there's better sales professionals out there that have training courses, but there's nothing really specific for advertising sales training. And so that's why I built that. I built that program for branding, advertising, marketing, sales, right? So whenever I create something as an owner, I'm always looking at, all right, well, how could I multi-purpose this? How could I use this in a different way? And how could I monetize it, right? Everything that I do is really at the end goal of driving more business to my company. So I wanted to take a few minutes and really just share with you some insights into that, because it's not really discussed. You know, you're like, I'll do social media, great. I'll do social ads, great. I'll make you reels, great. But the value of why somebody's gonna hire you and how I think about this is like, I've got to have an edge over other people. Cinematic reels, cinematic videos, cinematic photography, luxury style website design, you know, white glove service with clients, you know, customized, tailored solutions that are being built, not just centered around this one thing. You know, we've also, just like from an agency standpoint, installed all these new systems. And I installed these systems because two things: I wanted better control internally, but I also wanted better control for clients. If you run an ad agency, emails are like the death of you. So for me, it was like, how do I make this a lot simpler? So anyway, I wanted to give you some, how I think about creating new products, why new products are so important, why you can't just stagnate with the things that you're offering, and how I think about approaching that. Because if you're not going through that process and really dissecting how you're approaching things and how you're building things and listening to what customers have to say, then really your ad agency is going to just really stagnate it at the same level. So we've been able to really expand our agency with less customers, but do a deeper dive with those customers that we work with to give them a better quality experience when it comes to advertising, marketing, branding, email campaigns, text message campaigns, all those different things. So I do hope this video kind of gives you an insight into how I run my agency and what you can do with yours, and how we help clients. And if you're not in an agency, like, you could do this, within your own company. All right. So thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hey guys, thanks for dropping by and subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to grow this thing and help as many people as we possibly can. Look, we've got programs for everyone, okay? We've got our 90-day content accelerator program where we fly out to you and shoot 90 days worth of content in 4 to 6 hours. We edit all that content, and then we do the social media posting on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, manage your advertising campaigns, your email campaigns, build you a fully functional website with a full funnel, everything you need in a box. We have our Content Accelerator Catalyst program, which is a beefed up version of the Content Accelerator, which is 1 year worth of content, a custom CRM. You know, we're talking 1,200 photos, 240 videos, 240 reels, 1,200 photos, 800 graphics, 90, like every social media platform managed, custom CRM, website development, We do individual monthly packages. We've got training programs on sales for advertising. We've got creativity training programs. We have marketing training programs, social media training programs, and we do web design. So if you're looking for something on the digital front, me and my team here at Syslo Ventures can help you. I appreciate you subscribing today. Please come on back. If there's anything I can do to help you, please feel free to reach out. Check us out at sysloventures.com. Look forward to seeing you in our next piece of content. Thank you.